Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I like to make clothes here on YouTube and talk about thrifting and fashion. So make sure you subscribe if you like those kinds of things. Today we're going to be talking about my 2024 spring wardrobe wish list. Not necessarily a trend video, but more of just things that I've been looking for on Depop, eBay. Some of these things could be stuff that I actually want to make if I think they're not too hard to make. And I know it's a little bit early to be talking about spring trends, but it was 70 degrees last weekend, so I'm feeling like spring is right around the corner. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a head start on my spring shopping. Before we start, I do want to say a quick thank you to the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes and members who come together to explore their creative interests and to take that next step in their creative journey. Let's say that you have a dream to deepen your expertise, learn a new hobby, find your new creative passion. But where do you even start? Well, let me tell you. What's really cool about Skillshare is they offer these things called learning paths, and the learning paths are curated classes on a specific topic that build on one another. As most of you guys know, I started learning how to sew last year, but I feel like I missed out on learning like really basic fundamentals. I didn't really have a lot of guidance, like I didn't know where to start. So now I kind of took a step back and I'm going back to the basics, and I've been using this learning path called Sew Custom Clothing from Scratch. It has taught me things like foundational sewing skills, how to properly use sewing patterns, clothing design, and sewing a piece that fits my own measurements. So if you've been wanting to learn how to sew, but you don't know where to start, I recommend. There's actually 2 learning paths for sewing on Skillshare right now. There's one that's even more for beginners than the one that I was talking about, so definitely start there. Skillshare also has classes on a wide variety of topics, including graphic design, photography, marketing, productivity, freelance and entrepreneurship, crafts, and more. Whether you want to deepen your understanding of sewing like me or start your own creative business, Skillshare has classes that will take you from beginner to pro. And do not wait, because the first 500 people to click the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into my spring fashion wish list. First up is a bubble skirt. This is something that I've talked about before on this channel. I think I said it in my 2023 trend predictions video. I still don't have a bubble skirt. I think it's because it's one of those things where my brain is like, don't buy that, you can make it, but I just haven't. I think I need a dress form to like drape it on. I love this style of skirt. I think all of that extra volume is so cool and interesting, and typically I keep seeing it in like a black or white color. I think if I were to make one, I would do it in a white color. Ever since I saw this photo, obsessed. I just love her outfit so much. I think it's so cute. So I think this spring I'm finally gonna make one. I want to try to make it in a mini length, but also a midi length, because I saw it in that length too and I thought that was super cute. I've also seen it with that kind of, what is that called, like paracord elastic, so you can cinch the bottom to make it more of a bubble shape. It'd be so cute with the outfit that I'm wearing right now. I think it's just a really good twist on such a basic piece like a mini skirt, and I need more mini skirts in my wardrobe. So I'm telling you right now, you will see me make a bubble skirt on this channel. I promise. Next are these lace flare pants / capris. Either one of those, they're kind of the same vibe. This is kind of an extension of just lace tights, but I think it's more of a spring silhouette, so I actually think the lace capris would be really cute with a bubble skirt. I just keep seeing people layer these lace pants underneath skirts, dresses, even like longer t-shirts. I was looking online and I know that Los Angeles Apparel sells a similar pair of pants. So yeah, I love it in both the capris and the flare pants. And obviously having lace pants is a little bit better for spring if you don't want to wear a full pair of pants, because it might be getting a little bit warmer out. Okay, the next thing is a pair of leopard jeans. I've been looking on Depop trying to find the right pair for me. I want them to be a little bit more baggy, maybe mid to low rise, so I have been trying to be patient and waiting for the right pair. I've been seeing leopard print everywhere, specifically leopard pants. I will say that leopard print may seem a little like micro trendy, but I feel like animal print can be pretty timeless if you buy the right pieces. So something like a jean or a jacket or a pair of shoes, I don't think will ever really go out of style, but it's really just dependent on how you style it. So yeah, I do feel like animal print can be pretty timeless. So I'm just trying to be patient for the perfect pair. Another thing that I've been seeing a lot that I've been trying to find on Depop are these striped stretchy short shorts. I think these are so cute and something you can wear for spring and summer. I really like this outfit where she pairs it with a pair of socks and loafers, and I just love the stripes. They kind of remind me of those striped pants that I made last summer. Definitely could use the same type of fabric for shorts like that. I feel like it's more of the colorways that I've been seeing these shorts in that makes me really like them. The colors are very spring and fun, and yeah, I feel like that's why I'm drawn towards them. But I have also been seeing a lot of shorts like this on Depop. Also, they just look so comfortable. Me wanting these striped micro shorts kind of brings me into my next wish list item, which are these long vests. I actually made something similar to this in a video already this year, but what I was saying in that video was that these vests are super nice for like really short shorts because you can show off like any micro short. Even if you're wearing like underwear with tights, then you're not showing the back as much. So not that showing the back is a bad thing, but I don't live somewhere like New York City or somewhere that's super fashion forward or anything. So I feel like if I wore micro shorts like this out, maybe I wouldn't feel as comfortable. But having the vest cover the back, I feel like tones it down just a little bit, which is more wearable day to day. But I think I want to make a crochet version of it and make it a little bit longer. And I've been itching for a bigger crochet project. I feel like I've been doing a lot of bigger knitting projects, so I think it's time for me to really tackle a big crochet project, and I feel like that would be a good one for spring, like a longer vest top. I've also seen really pretty lace and silk, kind of a more lingerie nightgown look that buttons up in the front that people wear open over like a pair of jeans. Definitely will be looking for something like that on Depop, and I feel like it's a good way to wear shorts in the spring because you have that extra layer that if you're like sitting down, you're kind of cold, you can like wrap that around you. Another thing that I feel like my wardrobe is missing right now is a long sleeve A-line mini dress, and I just know that I would get so much use out of it. So yeah, that's more of a basic item, but it's definitely something that I've been looking for. I want something that flares out a little bit on the skirt part and maybe something that flares out a little bit at the sleeves too. I just feel like a dress like that would be such a solution to the I don't have anything to wear problem. Like just put a black dress on with some accessories and you're good to go. I do have a really good A-line sleeveless black dress from American Apparel that I bought so many years ago and I still have it. Sometimes I'll throw a black long sleeve on underneath it to kind of give that effect, but I just want like the full dress, you know? And while I'm talking about basics, I wasn't gonna put this in this video, but I just need like good basics. Like, I just bought this black bodysuit and it's just something that was missing in my wardrobe, and also white t-shirts, gray t-shirts, black t-shirts. I feel like I don't really seek those out that much, especially wearing them under sweaters. Like a white t-shirt peeking out underneath a crew neck sweater, I think it just looks really nice and put together. If you have any good just basics recommendations, let me know down below. Okay, now we're moving on to more of like accessories. I guess this next one isn't really an accessory, but it's a balconette bra. I just feel like I've been seeing a lot of people wear this shape or like style of bra underneath sheer and lace tops, and I think it's just the most beautiful thing ever. And you can find some really cool vintage balconette bras on Depop and eBay, so I've been definitely looking out for the right one. I'm thinking I want one in either black or like an olive green color. I think the balconette bra technically is when it has wider set straps and then like a smaller cup, so it gives you more of like a natural lift, if that makes sense. I just feel like this shape is super feminine, Marilyn Monroe style, but normally they're not too expensive, especially because they're so small, so they ship like pretty cheap. The next accessory is actually inspired by my friend Amelia because she has one of these, but it's a beaded purse. I don't have a beaded purse in my wardrobe. I just think they're so cool, especially when it's beaded on top of like velvet or like a silk. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I'm like hesitant to put in pictures of the ones I found on Depop because I know one of you guys might buy it before me, but that's okay. And I was also at a vintage store with Amelia this weekend, and that's kind of where I was like, I really need that beaded bag, and they had a ton there, but I ended up buying a different bag, so I was like, I can't buy two bags in the same thrift trip. And I just feel like they're really cute for spring. They can add like a little touch of floral or a new texture to your outfit, so I've been really excited about those too. Okay, next is a baroque pearl necklace. Obviously probably wouldn't buy a real one, but if I can find one that looks pretty realistic, then I would love to get my hands on it. But specifically I really like these like longer flatter pearls, and I just feel like it'd be so pretty as a necklace or a bracelet or even like a matching set or anything like that. I feel like the shape makes them a little bit less formal, so more wearable day to day, but I also think it's a jewelry piece that you can wear any time of the year, but you can definitely like dress it down more spring summer, like wearing it with a cute summer dress or like a crochet dress. But I feel like it would be prettier with those really flat pearls. I don't know, I just feel like I've been kind of obsessed with that look recently. That would be a really good piece to wear with anything, but also It's a little bit more interesting than just like a strand of regular pearls. Next are brooches or pins, specifically like antique and vintage ones. I think that's exactly what this sweater needs because I love having the bow here, but I don't necessarily want to put a button on this cardigan, but I feel like it'd be nice if it had a cool antique brooch to hold it together. I'm not sure if that's what it needs, but that's what it's telling me it needs. But you can find so many cool brooches and stuff on eBay. You could probably even find like a bag that someone's selling, just like a bunch of old brooches. I saw this picture of Lynn Mick where she's holding her sweater arms together over her shoulders with a cool brooch. I feel like that's perfect for spring. If you don't want to like carry your sweater around, you could just wrap it around and tie it with a brooch or something. I've also seen people pin brooches on their waistband or their belt loops, and I think that looks really cool. It's kind of an unexpected way to accessorize. So I think I'm gonna do some deep digging on eBay after this for some cool brooches. This is kind of in conjunction with the last one, but look at this little crab. I was born in July, so I'm a Cancer, and I feel like I just need this in my life. I also love pinning things to hats and bags. But yeah, I feel like you could find some really cool, unique ones. If I do find any sellers that sell a lot on Depop or eBay, then I will link them down below. And the last thing on my list is a pair of shoes, and it's these rubber clogs. I just feel like in my head, these are the most practical shoe for me. Super like garden-y. Not that I have a garden or anything, but it's such like gardener vibes. I think it's so cute. One day I'll have a garden. That is definitely the goal. But this company, CVs, they have the most perfect clog that I've been really wanting to buy. I want it in either green, blue, or red, so maybe I'll do a little survey on which ones I should get because I cannot decide myself. I've also been looking for more of a dressy clog. Not dressy necessarily, but just something a little bit more wearable, like if you were going out. But yeah, I just love clogs. I just feel like my current shoe rotation is so exhausted. I just need to kind of like swap some things out. Before I go, I want to chat about this app called Style Mine. I got it last year, but I never really got into using it. It's an app. It's kind of like a social media, but not really, but people just post their outfits and it's fun. It's really, really casual. So I do want to start using that more. Anyways, I think that's all that's on my wish list right now. I'm sure once it actually starts to become spring, I'll add a lot more to this. But yeah, I guess I kind of just wanted to shoot the shit about fashion today. I'll of course let you know if I make any of these or buy them. Maybe I'll do like a spring haul that includes stuff that I made and also stuff that I bought. Make sure you comment anything down below that's on your spring wish list so everyone else and I can see what you're thinking of putting on your wish list or anything that you've been wanting to buy for spring. Let's get some ideas flowing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you subscribe so you can see if I make or buy any of these things. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!